Day 10 of this cutting journey. Uh, Before I start how today was, I just wanted to say something that is very, very important because I've started this kickboxing and I've taken this workout to a next level. Now I've started feeling tired, and this is exactly where I wanted to be, right? And like I've mentioned before, this is how I know that my glycogen reserve has gone down, and this is where the fat burning is soon going to start, right? And around 6 p.m. something, I started feeling hungry, and I know throughout the years this has been like that time period of between 6 to 8, 6 to 9, or till whenever you sleep, you start feeling really, really hungry, and and this is where most of the times we fail because we cave into uh, that hunger, and we want to eat something sweet, and most of the times you'll want to eat something that has sugar, and fruit is going to be your last option, right? And this is what you need to fight the whole day, the whole week, the 10 days, 15 days that I have worked out to be in this particular place. And this is what I tried to remember yesterday. I was like, okay, last week I was a bit disappointed that I did not reach this earlier. It takes some time, but I keep uh, my expectations very high, and this is how I try to push myself to the limit, right? Uh, and this is what I thought. I was like, this is what I've been trying to do, and now I am here. I cannot go and eat something. Even like your mind uh, tries to have this conversation with you, saying that hey, you need sugar. Like oh, this dessert would be good. Like how about just one bite or two bites, and that's it. And if you're able to fight back, then there's going to be a compensation saying that okay, how about just have some carbs, and this is what will make you feel better, and this is where you'll feel sleepy and you'll go and sleep, like you'll recover well, you need this energy, and all these thoughts are going on in your mind, right? And then if you fight that, then you'll be like okay, how about protein isn't bad, and you'll be like okay, I can have some lean protein then. And I tried to fight that as well, and I was done. And I started drinking water because most of the times, like you'll also be thirsty, right? So I drank some water. I had some sparkling water with some lime in it, and then around 7:30, I felt okay. This is gonna be a long, long night because I really feel this hunger. So what do I do? And I went back to my notes, and because I've recorded these feelings. This experience before, and over the past 19-20 years I've realized what helps me is that either you get out of the house, go for a walk, 45 minutes, 1 hour, 1.5 hour, just stroll around anywhere, right? And it doesn't need to be like a workout, you just need to get out there. So that was one of the options, and the other thing that I do is that I go meet my friends, and pretty much everyone had dinner that time, and it just happened that someone messaged saying that if anyone wanted to meet up, and I just left the house, and we went to a cafe, and what I ordered over there was hot water with ginger and lemon, and I kept sipping on it, right? It was just one cup of it, and that made me feel all right. And I was busy talking to my friends, and by the time we realized it was 10:30, and as I walked in through the door, and I know there was some dessert in the fridge left. Someone in my family had ordered it, and I was like, oh, how about a bite of it, right? Just one bite. And I just saw the time again. I was like, it's 10:30, 10:45. There's no point eating this right now because I know I'm extremely tired. If I go and sleep, I'm just gonna fall asleep because I was extremely tired, right? Because remember, I wake up very early in the morning. I was like, I just need to go, change my clothes, and just go to bed. And that's what I did. I just walked in, and changed my clothes, and I got ready and went to sleep. And then morning when I woke up, I felt much better. Now I've started seeing a little bit more results when I see myself in the mirror. I'm still not checking the weight. I think it would still be a bad idea, right? Because in my opinion, it doesn't help, because either you get too confident that yes, you can do this. If you see the weighing scale go down, you'll be like, oh, this is easy. And then we're like, maybe I don't need to do that much calorie deficit, and maybe I can eat a little bit, right? I've earned this. And your mind starts going in a direction where you don't want it to go. If you haven't lost weight, it's very discouraging. It's like, why isn't it working? Like, this is supposed to be very simple: calories in, calories out, get your proteins in. You compromise, sacrifice on your carbs and your protein. I'm doing everything by the books and it's not working, right? So there's no good result of checking the weight right now. And like I said last week, if I had checked my weight, and if the weight had not gone down, I would have been disappointed. And I don't think there would have been anything good coming out of it. And because I don't check my weight, I just go with how I feel. And based on that feeling that I'm not feeling tired enough, I know I wasn't pushing myself. So don't check your weight. Just do this. If you feel you don't feel tired, or you don't feel there are some changes coming in, drop your calories or increase your workout. Which brings me today, right? Day 10 of the cutting journey. I had my kickboxing session today, and I realized how tiring it is compared to HIT. Now, HIT, I know what the workout is, right? It's the same series of workouts. And although I try to push myself with the same exercises, instead of doing it in 45 minutes, I'll try to push myself to do it in 40 minutes, and then 35 minutes, and 30 minutes, right? Your body kind of gets used to it. Like, your body knows what's there. And not only that, I should try to finish it within 30 minutes, but I should compensate the other 15 minutes as well, right? Because last week I worked out for 45 minutes. I'm getting better at this workout. I finished it 30 minutes. What about the other 15 minutes? Then I should be adding these exercises. So this would make a good HIT workout where you keep, if you feel you're getting better at something, you start challenging yourself a little bit more. You don't need to go crazy where, like, oh, I added like 10 more exercises for 15 minutes. You don't need to do that. You can add another two more. But one more other thing, uh, the difference between HIT and kickboxing is that in kickboxing, like, every move, the punch, the kicks, the coordination, like, those combos of the hooks and the uppercuts, you have to put in a lot of strength. And this is what makes a difference. See, I could do burpees, I could do jumping squats, right? Now, what would make a better workout is that every time I did a jumping squat, I try to jump higher, faster. You need to put that explosive energy in every rep to make sure your HIT workout is really effective. Now, that's very difficult to do, remembering every rep and doing that, at least for me. When I do kickboxing, automatically, when I'm working out with this trainer of mine for kickboxing, if the punches aren't hard enough, he'll tell me again. He wants to hear that glove smacking his pads, and he'll keep making me do it till the time I have the technique right and I have the power right. And this is what makes it really difficult, but really effective. By the time I'm done with the workout. I'm sweating. I know I'm done. There's no more energy left in me. Usually how this goes, the kickboxing session goes, is that the first 10 minutes we are warming up, right? Making sure, like, the joints are warmed up, a little bit stretches for the legs, the hands, the elbows, the wrist, the neck, and then we start getting into some light kicks, light punches, and that's where the workout starts. And now this workout approximately goes on for 40-45 minutes. So there was like 10 minutes warm up, 40 minutes workout, and then 10 minutes stretching again. I've started liking this stretching after the workout. Somehow I feel it's making my posture right. And also, it is very important because I keep getting these muscle knots, right? So there's no other way of doing it. You could go for deep tissue massages and, like, whatever is all the other techniques of getting those muscles released, but you also have to make sure you find a way to prevent this, and stretching is one of those, right? And we often tend to take it for granted. And but with this trainer, I like he makes me do it, and I've told him that make sure we do the stretches, right? I don't want to compromise on that. We did those 10-minute stretches, and after that, I went in and did some abs, leg raises, and some crunches. Around 4 sets of leg raises, 3 sets of crunches, uh, approximately 15-20 reps. Uh, it depends on you how many you want to do, as long as you feel that muscle, right? And and I was done. And then I went and stretched my back a little bit, shoulders, and then I just went out for a walk. I think I don't see the time usually. I feel when I look at the time and I know I've walked for 20 minutes, somehow things become like, oh, this is part of the workout. It is, but then somehow your mind always goes into thinking, oh, I worked out like 1 hour 45 minutes today, and that is too much. I shouldn't be doing this. And because of that, where subconsciously later in the day you'll feel, oh, because I worked out so much I feel tired, right? And it was just a walk, so I don't look at the time, but I'm guessing it would be somewhere between 15 to 20 minutes. But one of the other things that has changed is that this kickboxing trainer of mine, he comes at 6 o'clock. 4 o'clock is too early for him, right? And so I've changed my time a little bit. So instead of waking up at 3:30 and being at the gym at 4 o'clock, because I want to do this kickboxing, so I'm just gonna wake up at around 5:15, 5:20, and start my workout at 6 o'clock every single day. There's no point keeping a 4 o'clock weight training and 6 o'clock on alternate days, 6 o'clock kickboxing, right? Because one of the things that I've mentioned before is the routine. You wake up at the same time every single day. And when you do that, it's going to be difficult, right? If you don't do it, like, there'll be days when you sleep late and all. Even as I mentioned yesterday, by the time I came home, it was like 10:45. By the time I slept, it was 11:10, and I still woke up at 5:20. There have been days in the past where I've slept at 1 o'clock and I've woken up at 4:30, because that was my timing then. And even if I slept 3 hours, of course, I don't. On those days, I don't push myself uh, so much in my workout that I get injuries. I am very conscious about that. I know I don't want to get injured in this journey or any journey that I am on, bulking or cutting. So I will compensate how I feel in that workout. But the principle is you wake up at the same time every single day. You eat the same food every single day. And yeah, so I've changed my time, and this workout was a killer workout. I'm not recording my workouts. You've seen it before, and it's just I feel kind of monotonous, and I'm just increasing the number of minutes on the video, and there's no point. Uh, Kickboxing is kickboxing, right? It depends on your trainer how they train you. It's never the same. And even on the weight training days, I will not be recording it because 6 o'clock there are too many people around in the gym. I don't prefer working out at that time. I like my peace. I like my focus at 4 in the morning. But this is what it is right now, and I'm going with the flow. I'm not going to be recording it. I'm not going to be a nuisance around the gym where you put in your stand and you're recording it, and people can't pass through, and your video is spoiled and all. First of all, I'm not that particular into it, but still, like it's honestly, I still feel a bit conscious about it. When you have a great physique and you start doing this, then it's like, okay, this guy is there, right? He deserves to do it, or you understand why this guy is doing it. I'm not there yet. And it just feels like there's a lot of pressure, people looking at me, and I'm trying to record these videos. So, and I don't want to be in that thought process while I'm in the gym, because if I'm working out, I just want to be focused on workout. So I won't be recording these videos. But eventually, what will happen is that once I'm done with this journey, I'll try to record the videos of the workouts that I do. Like it could be back bicep. What do I do? Chest tricep. What do I do? How do I do it? And like my thought process behind uh, each and every rep and the weights that I put in. I will do that. But as of now, I'm not going to be recording any of my workouts. Uh, so this is it for today. I still haven't decided if I'm going to work out tomorrow or no. Ideally, I should be taking a break, but at the same time, I do not want to miss my back and bicep workout. I haven't thought about it. I'll see. As per principle, I should be taking off tomorrow. I might end up going and I'll do my incline cardio, 40 45 minutes with some stretches. But if not that, I'll see how I feel, and maybe I'll just add in a back bicep.